Hello guys, so I have got my franny fingers out. I am going to do some acrylic. I've only done acrylic, I think, either 2 or 3 times. And I'm going to do it today as a bit of a tribute to the lovely Ashley at Parker's Pretty Paws. And I'm doing it because she just tries anything, does our Ashley, doesn't she? Those of you who watch her videos, honestly, she's absolutely hilarious. It's her birthday, and when this video goes out, it will be actually on her birthday, the 8th of June, and she's just hilarious. She has me in stitches when I watch her videos. I think she's absolutely fantastic. She just goes for it. No messing about. She wants to do something, off she cracks on. She don't mess. She just gets on with it. There's no, oh, I can't, and what? No, none of that with Ashley. She just gets on with it, you know. And I just love her for it. So I'm just going to get on with it. I've been wanting to do some more acrylic and frightened to death of it. Unlike Ashley, it'll just crack on. I'm frightened to death. And I thought, this is a tribute to you, chicken. And I'm going to be using the e-nail couture, which was so funny in that video that you did. I'm using the e-nail couture monomer. I've only got a tiny little bit of it left because a lot of it's evaporated in the bottle. I put it in one of them, look, fantastic bottles. So yeah, please keep watching, guys. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Lou and I hope you're all tickety-boo today. So I just want to say big massive happy birthday to the lovely Ashley. Love you to bits, chicken, honestly. I just think you're amazing, I really do. And like I say, this is a tribute to you and I'm just going to go for it like you do. And just see how it goes, you know. What can go wrong? Wait, watch his space. So I've got an acrylic brush here. I've not used it. I've given it a bit of a wet and, you know, just to and I've cleaned it. And it's a Shine Chance that I got from, did I get it from Amazon or? Might have got it from Temu, I can't remember. But yeah, I've not used it yet. This is a size 12. I've got a little pot here. I'm choosing to use this bottle here. Now, as you can see, there's hardly any monomer left in that. So when I've run out of this e-nail couture, I think it's quite fast drying stuff. I'm going to be going on to this Bexy Glow Violet Glow monomer. So I don't know how that's going to work. So I'm going to be changing up the monomer that I'm using, but I'm just going to go with it. Just going to do what Ashley doesn't go with it. I've got a few acrylics. I have given some of these away in past giveaways. But I've got a little few of these pots left. Like I say, I don't do acrylics, so I've not used them. So I want to start. So, you know, better late than never, I suppose. And I'm going to use this glittery one. It's called Cutie Pie, is this one. And it's like a beigey glitter. So yeah, decided to have a go with this. I don't even know if I've tried this. I might have done when I swatched it initially. I have my acetone in here, in this one. And I have it in this shape bottle because it's like an A. So it reminds me that it's acetone. So that's why I got different shape bottles. Because I knew this would be clear. And my acid predominant alcohol, and that one, is clear. So I put this in this bottle and then I knew it looks like an A for acetone. So I'm going to leave that there. I don't want to get, because when I have done a little bit of practicing before, I've got these wet and the plastic. So the monomer goes through them, doesn't it? And it makes them all sticky. So I'm going to try and be careful with that. Hopefully I'm not going to get too messy. And that's my brush. I've got this little, where did I get this out of now? I think this little heart dap and dish was in the Vetsy set that I got from Glam Dragon Nails. I think it was, I might be wrong. Apologies if I'm wrong to whoever who did get me. Now these tips that I've got are e-nail couture, and I got them from a giveaway from Stacey, Fifi's Faffin Nails, and they did have a black French on them. But I needed to use these size tips because of what's going to be going on them. All my other tips were quite, you know, not as wide kind of thing, obviously, because a lot of them are stiletto and what have you. So I needed to use these, so I've just filed off the darker, you know, the black on there, so that's why it's looking like it is. Now we're going to go straight in then without putting primer on, and I believe I do need to put primer on. If I'm wrong, please let me know. If I don't need to use it, let me know, guys, because I just don't know. Without going and looking these things up, I just don't know really. I do think that if you were on the natural nail, I'd need to put this primer, because I've not done acrylic. Even when I trained 20 odd years ago, I didn't do acrylic. It was fiberglass and silk. Oops. And so I don't know. But I think you would use this on the natural nail. I don't know if you'd need to put it onto the tip as well. I think it'd just be the natural, but I'm putting it on all of it anyway. But just let me know, guys, if I don't need to bother with this step in future. If you just let me know in comments, those of you who do nails, that would be really handy for me. Like I say, it's all new to me, this, guys, so I'm not teaching anybody. It's not a tutorial. It's me basically showing you how I'm going to go for it, like Ashley does, and see what I come up with. I'm not wearing any gloves. Maybe I should, but I'm not using gel, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, I'm just going to get cracked on. Right, I'm going to get my brush sort of quite wet in this bit of monomer that I've got here. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me there. I'm on a little bit of an angle out, so I'm looking in my monitor, and I believe you can see me okay there. And I know you have to get air bubbles out, which I believe I've done. Right, let's just crack on, see what happens. Look at the glitter in that, look, isn't it lovely? Right, I'm starting at the top. I'm going to try it different ways as I do the nails. Because I'm not sure what's going to work best for me. I know that I'm saying we all, you know, I'm new to it, so I've seen it done in so many different ways. I've seen people do this, and I've tried to do it. When I first ever had a little bit of a go, I tried to, you know, copy what people were doing, and I've decided I'm not doing that anymore because I find it really hard. So I'm just going to do my own thing. That don't mean I'm not open to tips and things at all. You know, if you think I'm not doing it right, or I never thought, you know, I'm getting glitter on this brush now because this is a glittery one. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll have to just make sure that I clean it well enough water. Oops, I've spilled half my monomer now. Monomer that I had in there. I've just tipped the dish over. As you can see, look, it's everywhere. Never mind. I'm all of a dither, aren't I? Just chill. Chill. Take a chill pill. I feel like I'm shaking. What is it? Oh, does it matter? Does it? Does it, Ashley? Let's crack on. Just do it. Just go for it. That's what I'm doing. Just going for it. I want to try and get it as neat as I can to have less filing. So I do want to try and do my best with it, and I think I'm picking my beads up okay, aren't I? What I need to do is make sure that I just don't go quiet into it, really. You know, because when you're concentrating on what you're doing. So I'm really chuffed when I got an email from the lovely Toy, and she said, would you like to take part in a collaboration for Ashley? And I was like, of course, absolutely. I was so pleased that she asked me. then that's when I thought, do you know what, get your acetone out, get your acetone, get your acrylic out, and let's just go for it. It's a good reason. It's a little bit more sort of like a rustic colour in this glitter. I'll hold it up a bit closer when I'm nearly done with it. You see there, look. So I don't know what it's going to go with, because I am going to use blue, because Ashley's favourite colour is blue. But the main thing about this video that I'm doing is the fact that I'm using acrylic, really. I've got a few gems and charms to put on these nails, of the kind of things that I know Ashley likes. But it's mainly about the acrylic, really. I don't think that's too bad. I think I might need to put a little bit more down by tip, I think. Sorry about the squeaking with that, because it's might be a bit too much, but we'll see. That's it's literally about my 4th time. I had a little bit of a practice, not on video, a little bit of a practice a couple of months ago. And I just thought, Louise, that's just ridiculous. I can't. I've just got to. And then this is it. Here I am. And quite happy with that one. Yeah. I'll show you that, guys, a bit closer up. I don't know if I've got the, I don't suppose I've got the, what do they call it? The curvy bit there. I don't suppose I've got that quite right. But it's a full cover tip anyway, isn't it? So I'm not too worried about that. I'm not doing it on somebody. I don't think I've done too bad in terms of, if I hold it up like that. In terms of thickness and what have you. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Now I'm going to scoot a finger right over there. I know it'll give some people heebie-jeebies, what like that, but I apologise. It's just to get it out of my way, because I'm not used to working on Franny either. So, right, on to the next one. Yeah, it's nearly done, is that? Back in a minute, guys. Just going to sort this out. Right, I'm back, guys. I've got the Bexy Glow in there and the last of the nail couture in here. What difference it's going to make, I don't know, but we'll soon find out, won't we? It's quite a big bead, isn't it? See how we get on. You see all right, guys? Oh, I need to put my other light on, actually. I keep forgetting about that one. There we go. It's a bit brighter now. Sorry that I keep going quiet, guys. Concentration. Now I know that the Bexy Glow monomer is not as fast drying as this nail couture one. So whether that'll be better for me or not, I don't know. That I'm not sure of. It'll just be a don't feel this one's quite as good as that one. Right, this is the Bexy Glow one. I didn't get a lot on that one, did I? Do you know what I think the key is? Just to not be frightened of it, isn't it? Because you can always file it and shape it after. We're going to try a white. I've got, is it Nockis, which is the cheaper brand of it, and I've got that in a white and clear. But I thought, no, I'll go with this. Go with this colour and just see how it goes. Silence is golden. So, guys, please give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. It does really, really help my channel to grow. And, oh, look at that little diddy bit. Never mind. And yeah, share. Don't know whether you think other people can either learn or laugh. Yeah, I don't mind laughing. I don't mind being laughed at. Don't mind. I'm going in a bit more at these ends because I can see the pink of the tip, so I obviously know that there's not a lot on there. If I can see the pink of the tip coming through, is there? So I don't want to get it too thick on the end, obviously. Right, I think I'm happy enough with that. Don't think that's too bad, guys. On to the next one. I'll have that one over there to dry. Next one. Apex. That's what that word is, isn't it? The apex. I think I've done a bit better on that apex, actually. The beads might be a bit flat. But again, everyone picks up and does things differently, don't they? And I guess that'll come with practice, won't it? Oh, and that's a big bead. Just letting it do its, what's the word for it? It's polymerization, is it? Have I got that right? Something like that, guys, I do believe. So which am I liking best then, monomer wise? I don't think don't know really. I'm not seeing that much difference. Like a little bit up for the tip on this one again, just a little bit. I think when I last tried it on camera, on video, I think I said I might start liking it, but then I got really frightened of it. So I did a bit of practice, not on a video. And it just went proper pear-shaped, and that were it then. I thought, I can't do it, can't do it. And to be honest, do you know what? I think you've helped me, Ashley, if I'm honest. Because, you know, it's your own style and your own little way in it of doing things. When I say you, that I mean as in any person, yourself who's doing it. It's how you just learn your way, don't you? I mean, yes, when you're learning things, you obviously get, you obviously get taught a specific way, don't you? Because you need to have a starting point on how to do things. And then hoping I'm not going to have much fun. There is going to be some, obviously, but I don't think I've done so bad again. I don't know if you can see down that one. It's not too thick or anything. The apex side of things needs a bit of practice, and I'm not going to get it perfect and stuff, am I, at the beginning? Well, those of you who do it, and do you get it perfect, do you think, every time? I bet you guys who do don't think you do. Unless you're an expert. You might be an expert. I'm not an expert in anything, but I don't mind. That's quite a big bead, is that, isn't it, for a little finger? Let's see how we get on. And I've dropped it off, look. A bit too big, that bead, wasn't it? Oh, it still is. See how I manage with it. Quiet again. And I don't know which size brush I'm meant to use, which size brush I prefer. I just haven't even got to that stage yet. And I guess that'll come with practice, and I'll think, oh, I prefer this for that bit, or I prefer this size for that. That'll all come with practice, won't it? I would have thought. Don't know how this set's going to turn out with the colours I'm doing it with the blue on this. Don't know. And I don't know whether I've got some dipping powders. And I think you can use them, and I've got loads of colours in them. I think you can use them, can't you, as, well, it is acrylic, isn't it? But can you use it as, you know, for doing acrylic like this? I think you can, can't you? It's Friday today. And when this video goes out, I will have done, and I said it in my last video, I know, but I will have done I will have done a live with some beautiful, beautiful ladies who are adorable. So as it's Friday today, obviously I've not done it yet, and it's tomorrow that I'll be doing it. So I've got all sorts of feelings about it. I'm excited to do it. I don't feel too worried, but I know when it comes to it, I will. I know what I'll be like. I'll be frightened to death as I'm logging on. I'll shake like a shiting dog. But hopefully, once I get, nattering to the lovely ladies, it'll all be fine. I'm saying hopefully. It will. It'll all be fine. So there we go. So I'm going to clean my brush and get sorted out there. I am just going to discuss this a little bit though, because I feel that the first nail is the better one. So as I've gone on, that little one's not the best. But yeah, we'll see when I filed them. I am going to file them off camera because I'm going to take them out of Franny because I don't want to damage Franny really. So yeah, I'm going to take them out. We're showing you this isn't about the filing part of it really. It's about the application of it at this stage. So yeah, I'll come back to you guys once I've filed them and I've had a little bit of a tidy up. So back in a moment. Right guys, I'm back. I've done the filing and I'm going to show you a few things. I'm going to point out a few things that I've noticed that I didn't maybe do so well. That finger's not too bad. There's little tiny bits on the edges that I've kind of missed. And because of the acrylic colour that I've put on, I can see the pink, you see. So I can see where I've missed a little bit or maybe done it too thin. So when I filed, it's thinning down. There's quite a little bit from there that I've missed. You see there? And this little one, that wasn't me missing it. That corner there, look. When I filed it was a little bit soft still, even though I started with this one. So I think my learning curve for that is to leave them to dry a little bit longer. I did tap it and it did, it did sound like that, but maybe just at the tip it wasn't quite dry enough. So that's come off a little bit there. So colour-wise, for the set that I'm doing, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I'm going to paint over it. I don't know yet. I might put a top coat on and see what the colour's like once I put a top coat on. But yeah, on to the next part then. I'll have a little bit of a think of what I want to do and then get and do the design. Right, I'm back then. So I have put a top coat on all the nails and I am going to go in and do a design. I'm not going to give them a full cover of one colour. I'm going to go in and do a bit like a French tip sort of design. So I'm going to get cracking on with that. I'll put a bit of music on and speed it up a little bit for you guys. So I've done the white tips that I wanted to do and now I'm going to go in and put this blue on. Do end up changing this up, but I'll show you that a bit later. But you can see there I've put the blue on that little top of the cap of this CJ's, what is JJ, comes off so you can put the swatch on it. And that's what I've done with that. But yeah, it's this like blue. It looks like it's cat eye, but it's not. It's more of like a metallic blue that I decided to go in and do the next two tips with. So I do go around the edges of this middle finger and the little one as well. And then I go ahead and put some blue foil on the tips as well, just on certain parts of the middle one and the little one. And I didn't quite like it, to be fair. But I left it as it was to have a good think about it and started to move on to what I wanted to put on the index finger and the ring finger. So I'm going to get to that point where I'm starting to put the charms and things on those while I'm having a bit of a think on what else to do with the middle finger and the little one. So again, I'm going to put a little bit of music on and speed up a bit while I put these charms in place. So there we go with those charms on those two fingers. Now, I did top coat them before I put the charms on. I know I didn't show that. And I've gone in and done a top coat on the middle finger and the little finger as well. And I go ahead and put some little, I don't know if you've heard of diamond painting, but you can get little sort of beads from your diamond painting. And I got one of those and I got loads of different coloured beads with it. And I thought they'd probably come in handy for nails. And I've not used any of them yet, but it's those that I use. And I cover round the edge. Well, I actually go around it in white first, where the blue was on those two nails, and decided I still didn't like that. And then I went over with these blue beads, look, and I just thought it really made it stand out because they were a very, very, very similar colour to the teddy bears. So I was really happy with that in the end. Here they are, the ones that I use, like little bead gems. They're a little bit shiny, but yeah, I was hoping they'd come in handy one day. So here we are with the finished result, and please head on over. In my description I've got all the other ladies' details who have taken part in this collab, so please head on over to theirs and take a look at their lovely designs that they've done for Ashley. But yeah, I hope you like these, Ashley, and a big happy birthday once again to you, darling. Please hit that like and subscribe, those of you who haven't done that already, and please take care, everybody, and like I always say, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.